already went ahead and primed my eyelid with my matte concealer in the color NW45. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take Aquadisiac by MAC and my 239 flat shader brush, and I'm going to pack some of that color on there. And I'm going to gently pat this onto my eyelid from the inner corner, and I'm not blending it, I'm patting this on to get the maximum color payoff. So just be very mindful that instead of sweeping it on, you're going to want to just like pat it and really pick up the color when you dip it into your shadow pot there. And I'm going to get this well outwards, as you can see. And I'm going to stop about halfway at my eye. My next step for my outer crease, I'm going to be using Sketch by MAC, and this is a dark burgundy velvet, and the same brush, 239. And I'm going to use the other side of the brush, and this is going to be my crease color, and I'm just going to pat it on really heavy and all up into my crease, basically all the way up. And then I'm going to start to do light strokes to blend it in with the Aquadisiac, and then you get like that fading two-color effect just by doing that. I'm going to continue to pack it on really heavy. Then with my 217 brush by MAC, I'm going to keep it clean, and I'm going to start to blend this all along my crease. And I'm just using this just to simply blend. I'm going to be going back and like adding colors, like reapplying them just to get the best color payoff possible. So that's pretty much good enough. That's it. I'm going to take Stars and Rockets. This is a matte color, and I'm using the same brush, 239. I'll pretty much be using all throughout the video. I'm going to get plenty of that color on there, and I'm going to pack this on top of my sketch, and it's going to give you this gorgeous purple color. So pretty. I use Stars and Rockets on top of like everything. So I'm going to do that, and also I'm going to bring it over on top of the Aquadisiac, and this color is just going to, do you see that? Like, honestly, can you see that? How it's turning purple, but it's still like teal? It's so freaking gorgeous. Oh my gosh. If you love purple like me, you're excited right now because this looks freaking amazing. So I'm also going to take that and my 224 brush here, like a big fluffy dome brush, and I'm going to blend that along the outer edges of my crease here. And you can even extend it outside of the sketch you used earlier, but you're just going to blend and just create more of a crease. And you can blend it into the Aquadisiac a little bit more. And this is just going to be a really bright color, purple. And I'm going to go back, same brush, 239, and Sketch, and I'm going to just darken my crease a little bit more. Add some of that, and then blend again. And you can add more Stars and Rockets if you want, but it's going to give it like a smokier effect. Now with my 239 brush, and I'm going to go back and get some more Aquadisiac and add it in the inner corner of my eye, sweep it outwards, and just like that. And then, of course, some more Stars and Rockets is going to go on top of that to give it that purple look. Okay, next I'm going to be using Amber Lights by MAC and my 239 brush. And this is going to go roughly about in the middle of my eyelid. I'm just going to kind of like pat it on there. And I'm going to get plenty of that on there. And then start to kind of softly blend it in with the blue. And then softly blend it in on the other side with the purple. This is just kind of like a little color pop. Then I'm going to go back again with my Aquadisiac and take that where the two colors meet and add some Aquadisiac to help them blend better. See how I'm doing that? Just sweeping the color over. Then I'm going to add just a speck more of Amber Lights to make it pop more. And Stars and Rockets. These may seem like a lot of steps, but they're really not. All I'm doing is when I see that the color is starting to kind of fade, I'm just going back and adding more. That's it. So I'm going to take a baby wipe and wipe some of my 239, all that color off my 239 brush. And it's also going to get it wet a little bit, and then you can kind of like rub it on your skin to get the majority of the dampness off. And while this brush is still a little bit moist, I'm going to take Retro Speck and dip that brush in there. And this is going to be my crease color. So I'm just going to lightly dab it on there. And the reason why I like it damp like that is because it just gives it a more smoother knot. Because this color is really, really sparkly, as I've probably told you before in my videos. And it just kind of glides on better and doesn't look so loosely shimmery. It just gives it a really nice finish. It's going to go well into where my brows begin, all the way down to where they end. And as you're adding this, you want to start to kind of like blend it in. And you can go back and just kind of like do one of these numbers just to lightly help them blend better. When it comes to blending, all it is just overlapping two colors together. Like that's it. That's all you have to do to blend. Okay, now let's go back to Aquadisiac and use a flat shader brush like one of these that's angled. And this is going to go along my bottom lash line. And I'm just going to pack it on there, and you're probably not going to see much of it because my bottom eyelashes are so long. And you're going to stop about here. See, you can like barely see that right now. But just line your whole bottom lash line. Now take Amber Lights using the same angled brush, and this is going to be my inner corner. So just kind of like brush it on there and just speck it on there. Just a little tiny bit. See how I'm doing that? Next, I'm going to line my top lash line. I'm using Maybelline Ultra Liner. And this is going to be about an average size line. Not too thin, not too thick. And of course, you're going to wing it outwards. So there you have it, that's the eyeliner. Last step is to add mascara. I'm using Lash Stiletto, my favorite. Make sure you look down when you're applying mascara, because if you look up and you have freaking ridiculously long eyelashes like mine, you're going to get eyeliner all over the eyeshadow you just did. I mean, excuse me, you're going to get mascara all over the eyeshadow you did. So make sure you look down. I'm going to add about 2 coats of this. Then I'm going to take my pencil brush and my favorite color, Steamy, and I'm just going to get just a teeny bit, and this is going to go on the innermost corner of my eye, just a dot. With that being said, I mean, this look is pretty much done, so we are complete. You can add your favorite lip gloss if you want. I like to always go back and just retouch up my colors because I'm just like an extreme perfectionist. But I'm going to add some lip gloss, and then I will show you guys pictures. And this is like one of my favorite looks. I actually wore this on when I went on my job interview for MAC, and I'm still waiting to hear back from them about that, so just keep your fingers crossed. I got a lot of compliments on this, and I hope that you guys like it. I'll show you pictures in a sec. Thanks for watching.